Inflammation is one of the body's natural ways of protecting and healing itself when we need to fight off infection, toxins, or heal injuries. Inflammation is one of the ways that the immune system responds. It's one of those magical things our bodies do without us even knowing. But chronic inflammation can also be the source of many problems. Inflammation can be triggered by many things including stress, smoking, obesity, and diet. A diet high in unhealthy fats and refined sugars is one of the main causes of inflammation in the body, and it can cause digestive issues, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even cancer. Before jumping into the key components of an anti-inflammatory diet, it's important to know which foods you need to limit. High levels of refined sugar are one of the biggest problems of the modern diet. Sugar causes an inflammatory reaction in your body, and it can come from the obvious culprits like sugary sodas, but also a more natural source like honey. Fried foods that contain trans fats have been linked to increased levels of inflammation. This type of fat be found in French fries, donuts, fried chicken, and anything else that has been dunked in large amounts of oil. Butter and margarine are high in saturated fats that cause inflammation. Fat sources like vegetable oil are healthier in some ways, but only in limited amounts. If you get too much of them, it can still cause inflammation. Red meat and processed meats also contain high levels of fat, which can cause inflammation if you consume more than a small amount. It's important to limit these kinds of foods significantly, because it won't matter how many anti-inflammatory superfoods you consume if you're also taking in large amounts of refined sugar and saturated fat. Now, let's discuss these superfoods. For starters, berries are small but powerful fruits that are packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. The main antioxidant found in berries is called anthocyanin. It has been shown to reduce inflammation and risk of disease. Multiple studies have shown that those who include berries in their diets have stronger immune systems and lower risk of heart disease. Although we need to be careful about the amount and kind of fat we consume, the omega-3 fatty acids found in fish are an essential part of a healthy diet. The best sources are fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring. EPA and DHP are two omega-3 fatty acids found in fish that have anti-inflammatory properties. They reduce the risk of metabolic syndrome, heart disease, diabetes, and kidney disease. Broccoli is one of the most nutritious greens you can sneak into your diet. Broccoli, along with the other vegetables in the cruciferous family, is associated with a decreased risk of heart disease and cancer. Other cruciferous vegetables include Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and kale. They contain an antioxidant called sulforaphane, which fights inflammation. According to Healthline, avocados are one of the few superfoods that are actually worthy of the title. They contain an abundance of potassium, magnesium, fiber, and heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. Avocados contain compounds that have been associated with a reduced risk of cancer and fight inflammation in young skin cells. One study even showed that adding a slice of avocado to a burger reduced the levels of inflammation caused by the red meat. Green tea is known to be one of the healthiest drinks out there. Contains an antioxidant that fights inflammation and breaks down fatty acids in our cells. Green tea is said to reduce the risk of heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, obesity, and many other conditions. Whether they're of the mild or spicy variety, peppers are packed with vitamin C and antioxidants. Bell peppers contain the antioxidant quercetin, which may help people with the inflammatory disease sarcoidosis. Chili peppers contain cyanopic acid and ferulic acid, both of which are said to reduce inflammation and lead to healthier aging. Mushrooms are low in calories and full of amazing vitamins and minerals. They contain phenols and other antioxidants that provide anti-inflammatory protection. Research suggests that cooking mushrooms reduces their anti-inflammatory properties, so it's best to eat them lightly cooked or completely raw, if you can handle it. Grapes have an amazing range of health benefits. There's a reason that red wine is actually good for you in small doses. Grapes contain anthocyanins, which reduce inflammation. They reduce the risk of many ailments such as heart disease, diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's, and eye disorders. Grapes even contain a magical compound called resveratrol that does all sorts of amazing things, including lowering cholesterol. One study showed that people with heart disease who consumed grape extract every day saw reduced levels of inflammation. Turmeric is the warming orange spice that has become the biggest health food craze in recent years, and for good reason. It contains the compound curcumin, which has a wide range of benefits. Curcumin has powerful anti-inflammatory properties, and it can also reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. A tip: Eating black pepper with turmeric greatly assists with the absorption of the curcumin. Olive oil is one of the healthiest fat sources you can get. It's rich in beneficial monounsaturated fats, and has been associated with a reduced risk of heart disease, brain cancer, and other serious illnesses. It's one of the cornerstones of the Mediterranean diet. Olive oil contains an antioxidant called oleocanthal. Oleocanthal has been compared to ibuprofen in its ability to reduce inflammation. Dark chocolate is full of antioxidants that reduce inflammation. It's also said to reduce the risk of all sorts of diseases and assist with healthier aging. Make sure to choose dark chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa to get the real benefits. Tomatoes are rich in vitamin C, potassium, and lycopene. Lycopene is an antioxidant that has immense anti-inflammatory properties. It's said to be particularly beneficial in reducing inflammation related to several kinds of cancer. Cooking tomatoes in olive oil will give you the maximum anti-inflammatory benefits. This is because lycopene is an antioxidant that is best absorbed with fat. Cherries are another delicious fruit rich in anti-inflammatory antioxidants. They contain both anthocyanins and catechins, which will do the trick.